Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. How are we all doing? Got a fun one for you today. We're making some German food, which I'm personally a big fan of. What am I missing? Okie dokie. Get some hot water going already. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a long week, so I'm excited for the weekend. Alright. Warm up this water in the microwave so we can get our yeast blooming. Start with 35 seconds and see where we are. Okay. I need 50 grams of instant quick rise yeast. That's probably in the way. Right there. $50 grams, and then nope, I needed half that. That was the original amount. I had to do some converting. I left the math on the paper. This recipe makes 36 rolls, and that was too many. So we're doing half. 31. 29. 20. Okay, come on. There we go. 25. Best viewers on. Okay. Not entirely 100% sure what that's supposed to be. Uh, 25 grams. Let's check our water. You don't feel very warm. $92. So let's do another 10 seconds. We want it to be about 100, 110. Okay, and a 4th cup sugar. Sugar. There's your 4th cup sugar. All right, well, that's a little close. I'll give it a stir. I definitely should have picked a bigger container. Oh, well. I still can, technically. Alright. Once mixture is risen using a dough hook, add flour, oil, and salt to the mixture. So I'm going to just go ahead and add my stuff here. Okay, 4 cups all-purpose flour. I really prefer this measurement to be in grams. Oh well. What is the measurement? What can I convert that to? Where's my phone? One cup flour, 2 grams. 120 grams. 4, so that would be 480. Easy peasy. Zero. $55 or 60. Or 80. Okay. 6 tablespoons of canola oil and a tablespoon of salt. I'll go ahead and do a tablespoon of salt first that way. All right, oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are going to add our blooming yeast to this. Then we have dough. We'll use the dough hook. Put this away for now. We will be using the scale a little bit later. Okay. Mix on low medium speed 5 or 6 minutes until dough becomes smooth and stretches. Let dough rise to as double in size 10-15 minutes, which is perfect. This stuff has definitely frothed up. Okay. Put the hook on first. All right, we're supposed to let this run for 5 to 6 minutes. While that's going on, I'm going to start working on the green beans. train up here, walk on all day. Which has something to that, but that's a little annoying for the dog. He wants to go out, but not wet. So he'll go out there and hang out for about 5 minutes and he'll start sprinkling again, and then all of a sudden, no, I'm good. I'm doing it all day. Is it because of the mixer? Is it any better now? Or is it still weird? Literally can't understand what you're saying. How about now? Is it better? I think it was the mixer. I have an audio filter on there. Okay, that's probably what it was. That's good to know. Not me considering other Schnitzel and Spaetzle because of your stream. You should order it. It's delicious. I also apologize if the mixer is making the sound wonky. We'll be done with it here shortly. But you should definitely order it. I'm a huge fan. All of the German places here in Kansas City have essentially gone out of business over the last 15 years. We used to have about 5. And now we've just got one really fancy one that I don't really care for. And one that's only okay. Well, that's a shame. We have one called Black Forest Inn that I haven't been to since the fall. I mean, the name is promising. It better have delicious desserts. I don't really care for that one. I love German food, and I am sad that there isn't more to enjoy around here. Which is funny because Kansas City and Kansas in general has a lot of German history and German background, but it's all more towards the middle of the country or middle of the United States. Middle of the state. Excuse me. Okay. Till dough has become smooth and stretches. Well, it's kind of wet. Yeah, they have great pies and cakes. I mean, as a good German restaurant should. There's one in Atlanta. When we used to go visit my wife's family, it was outside of Atlanta. I think it was in Stonehill, Georgia. and they had really good German food, and they had cake horns, or not cake horns, but cream horns. And every time I'd go, I'd get one. They were fantastic. My favorite German place here was called Beethoven's, and they made like pound cookies and all kinds of like red pudding, uh, black forest cake. Um, you could think of it, they had it. It was awesome. It was only like 20 minutes from the house too. Unfortunately, COVID happened. Okay. This still seems a little sticky, but it's only supposed to be 5 or 6 minutes and let rise. So let's follow the instructions and see what happens. Worst comes to worst, you just won't have rolls. Yeah, ordered Jaeger Schnitzel with mushroom gravy with Spaetzle. I'll cook tomorrow and Sunday. Yeah, sure you will. But yeah, I love Jaeger Schnitzel. If my wife was more okay with mushrooms, that's what we would be having. Um, but instead, we're just gonna have plain with a little bit of lemon, and then she'll get hers will be kaze, so I'll add some cheese to it and put it under the broiler, just because that's her preference. Decent amount of green beans, but I'd like some more. How was your week? Pretty good. There we go. I know my plan is for sure to next 2 days. Gonna be doing kind of like a make your own hamburger for tomorrow, and then Sunday I'm not 100% sure what the meal is going to be, but I'm gonna try and make kolaches. And most people are very unfamiliar with kolaches. It's a Polish pastry that the Texans have essentially like taken over and turned them into the like a breakfast thing. So there's sweet and savory versions, and kolache is like an amalgamation of the two Polish words for the sweet and savory versions. They each had their own name, but essentially it's kind of like a roll. Instead, you generally fill the sweet ones with a like cream cheese type filling made from like part cream cheese, part cottage cheese, and then for a savory one, you essentially can fill them with eggs, uh, sausage, gravy. Um, some even do like brisket and other types of meat and sauces, buffalo chicken, and just kind of either do it in like roll format, or they will, like, if you're doing a full sausage, will like wrap it around kind of like you would see with like a pigs in a blanket. It was okay. We still have about a month left in school year, so it's getting tough to keep students engaged and not acting poorly. Oh, I 100% believe that. That last little bit towards the end of the year is always the hardest. Okay. I'm good on the green beans. Oh, boy. Why did you have to drip? Okay. We are falling apart right here. There we go. Let's tighten that. There we go. All right. Onion. My camera was freaking out there for a second. Oh. There we go. Excuse me. The mold's been real bad last couple of days. Get me, called me sneeze. Okay. Alright, that's surely enough onion. I'll save this other one for tomorrow. Just go wrap it up real quick. Okay. We got our onion, we got our green beans, we need to get our bacon. Bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Okay. Bacon's in the fridge. I got some black pepper bacon. that I'm going to cut into bacon strips. And that'll be the base of the green beans. Should be quite good, though. There we go. We got bacon. Okay, what do we want to do next? I think we want to... We want to get our schnitzel breaded and ready to go. That's what we want to do. All right, I'll move this bacon over here. Move the broccoli. Excuse me, green beans and onions. And we will start to get our dredging station ready. Wash my hands. Okay. Green beans for the dog. All right. I have 4 of these that are already butterflied. So I am going to just pound them out a little bit. Hammer. I apologize if this is loud and shakes. so we've got one done. Okay. Oh, Skipper, what's he hollering about? He got upset about me pounding out these meats. He thinks somebody at the door. Also, he's in the cone of shame right now because he has been chewing on his tail, and apparently he has made a giant scab on his tail, like right where it connects to his butt. So we took him to the vet, and apparently it was a hot spot that irritated him, and then he got to it. So he's going to have to wear the cone until that's healed. We got him some steroids, so we should help it speed along. Yeah, I always feel bad putting the cone on him. He runs into things. He looks sad. Anytime he puts his head down, it sounds like he's snoring. But it's if he wouldn't chew on things, then he would be right as rain. But unfortunately, that's just how dogs are. And sometimes you got to do what's best for them, even if you don't like having to do it. He's really prone to some like allergies in the spring and fall. He didn't used to, but over the last couple of years, it's gotten worse every year. We've gotten allergy shots trying to help with it. And they do help for a while. Sometimes this happens anyway. Okay, there we go. Meat. All right. Our dough has actually started to look like something. So apparently I'm supposed to go ahead and start rolling this, or making this into roll shapes, and then letting it rise again. So let me clean my hands again, and we will start with that and see how it goes. I should probably get out a sheet, baking sheet. go. This is so sticky. I genuinely am unsure how I'm going to roll this out. Okay. Oh, thanks for the following, Undamaged Pizza. How's it going? Welcome. We are attempting to make some rolls, yeasty rolls, that I am very unsure of. They're awfully wet. Honestly, I think I'm gonna need this more. There's no way that this can form into stuff. This is ridiculous. This is okay. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna go about this a different way. Because all I'm doing is making this worse. What if I was to cookie scoop this? All right, we're gonna try this with the cookie or ice cream scoop because I'm not having a lot of faith. Hey, this is looking good. I am very skeptical of this looking good, if I'm being completely honest. This up. There's gonna be some ugly rolls. Sticky yet elastic. Sticky icky, yeah. Okay, this one won't even come out. You got, yeah, I saw you got the Prime thing figured out. Thanks for using it on me. I appreciate that. Okay, even this isn't working that well. Okay. God, it's like slime. I'm spraying my hands. Okay. Let's see if spraying my hands works any better. Kind of. Is it supposed to be this moist? This is what the recipe said. Is 5 to 6 minutes until sticky and elastic, and then let hang out until it doubles in size, and then form into rolls, which is currently impossible right now, and then let rise another 15 minutes. If worse comes to worse and these turn out awful, then it's not the end of the world. I have frozen rolls that I could whip up real quick. They just aren't these nice Yeasty ones that they served at the German restaurant that I like. Honestly, it's like playing with gum. So I'm sure trying to clean off this this table is going to be a fun one. Oh well. Okay. Honestly, I'm going to use my bench scraper here to try and clean this off. Well, that worked better than I thought it would. W scraper, yeah, best thing ever. All right. I'm going to cover this so I don't get a crust on them. Ooh, almost went over. And then we will check on these in roughly 15-ish minutes. See if they've grown. Okay, back to the meat. Flour. We're going to season the heck out of the flour. Garlic pepper, garlic salt. Pepper. Yeah, coarse white pepper. And some onion powder. Oh, hold on. We got eggs. I need the second. Panko. Go ahead and add a bit more. Go. And then eggs. Well, all the new people in the chat, how you guys this week been? Busy? Chill? Okay. Got our eggs. Busy except for today. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Busy. Keeps you young. Okay. I just need one last place to put my stuff. And we are aces. Thanks for the follow. It's appreciated, cats. We're about to start dredging this meat. Okay, so I'm having a rotisserie chicken sandwich for dinner. That's nice. But yeah, welcome, cats. Thanks for the follow. I hope you enjoy. All right, so we want to shake off as much of the excess flour as we can. Ooh, there's a little spot missing. Wet hand, dry hand. Okay. So I am just trying to press this on there. We just want to make sure we get a nice stick with all the breadcrumbs. There we go. Get a little bit more. The edges are not wanting to get the breadcrumbs. There we go. So put our finished one there. Okay, dry hand. So since this is really going to be your only chance for a lot of the seasoning, you season the crap out of the flour. You can add some salt like right when it comes out of the fryer, which I highly recommend too. Like a nice little pinch of coarse salt right at the end. Adds a nice little flavor. Plus, that's the only time you can actually get any flavoring stick after frying is right when it comes out. Afterwards, you basically have formed a seal and then it's stuck forever. Making sure we get everything. Excess. Well, Grant, I mean, your Costco rotisserie chicken doesn't sound bad. but I'd much rather be having Schnitzel. Okay, we got some on the sides, just making sure the sides gets it. All right, 2 of our 4. This is going pretty well so far. Ooh, boy. What's your guys' favorite German food? I'm pretty partial to the Schnitzel and the Roulade. I'm also a huge German potato salad fan, which, I mean, isn't a main, but it is definitely delicious. It's a little thicker, so I'm trying to make sure that all the sides get covered. Let the excess run off. So if we were making like fried chicken, you would want to like let the let some of this stuff drip into the battering. So either the flour or whatever sort of breadcrumbs you're using to help start make like craggly bits that'll hold on. It's like the best. That's how you get that like really nice crunch on like KFC or any of those other fried chicken places. Is they like pre-make chunky bits. There we go. Nice and done. Oh, for anyone who cares, I did start uploading the older VODs onto YouTube. The ones that have disappeared off the Twitch, because you can only have so many, I think. Um, well, you're not a partner or an affiliate, and so some of them have disappeared forever. Other than I saved them, I saved all of them actually. Um, so if you want to see any of those, there is a link to YouTube where you can go to find the older ones. That being said, there's not a lot of talking on those because it was mostly just me cooking with not much of a following at that point. But if you're interested to see what we made or how we did it, they're solid. But if you're looking for more of like the interactions between uh, watcher and streamer, then they're probably not for you. But I just wanted to make people aware of that. Oop, nope, I need to use the other one. Oh boy, that did not. There we go. Okay, there we go. Gotta push it down. This is actually one of the better coated ones. Okay. So there, we got our 4 schnitzels ready to go. Let me wash my hands real quick. And we'll throw together the Spaetzle. I wish I had some nails. I cut my nails yesterday and I'm having a hard time scraping some of the stuff off my fingers. There we go, got it. Okay. Sup, Ghetto? Welcome, man. How you been? You can't tell, we got affiliate. Pretty exciting. Schnitzel sweet. There's some of your German heritage. Nice, congrats, man. Yeah, thank you. Been a heck of a road. I know getting 50 followers doesn't seem like much, but man, it took 5 months. A couple times where I was very sure it was never going to happen. So I'm ecstatic. Do you have a good week, man? Is it still busier than heck now that you had that guy quit? Or has it calmed down a little bit? Okay. We can put some of this stuff away. Yes, sir. It's not as busy, and my boss quit too. Oh, man. Does that mean you're the boss? Do spray. Here's my spray. Okay. My director is my boss for now, I guess. Well, should be easy for you to get a promotion. No one between you and him. Okay. I mean, they still kind of look terrible, but they make cook okay. So, how long do these cook for? 16 to 20 minutes. All right, let's give it a shot. Okay. In a mixing bowl, add flour, salt, and eggs. Mix well with a fork. All right, 4 cups flour. Let's. So 480 grams again. They look like biscuit. There's nothing wrong with that. They're supposed to be like rolls, but they were about the stickiest thing ever. And I could barely get them to like get on the mat. right. For 480. So 4 cups of flour, salt. 1 tablespoon salt. Yeast is a fickle beast. Yes, it is. It was instant rise yeast too, so it's not like your standard 90-minute proofing twice. It was like 15 minutes and 15 minutes. So, and if worse comes to worse and it sucks, then I've got frozen rolls that I can use. All right. Half tablespoon of salt. Another half tablespoon for a full tablespoon of salt. Okay, eggs. Mix well with a fork. 3 room temperature eggs. For all you following at home. One, 2, and 3. We can still pretend it was meant to be flatbread. Yeah, I appreciate that. If we all keep the secret, no one will know. How was your week? Did you go out of town for work? No, I did not. I was in the office most of the week, and then I was at on location Thursday to do a meeting with the board of directors of the bank I was looking at, which was not a fun meeting, but it is what it is. Sometimes you have to give bad news, and unfortunately, if they don't take it well, that's their fault. All right, mix well with a fork. I was particularly stressed this week. I had a lot of anxiety over the last 2 weeks because of the place I was at working. But now that it's over, I'm fine. It was one of those things where sometimes it sucks, sometimes it doesn't. So next week I start on a new one. We'll be fine. I like that place. I've been there before. All right. So I can see the situation being not the most fun. Yeah. It's what happens when you go to small towns. Everyone thinks they're an expert. All right, use your fingers to continue to mix it slowly. Add water until dough is formed. How much water? 1 cup cold water. Okay. X. Yeah. Why am I doing this on the scale? We don't need to know how much water. Use your fingers. Okay. I've never made Spaetzle before. Spaetzle. So I'm very curious to see how this goes. Apparently, there's some specialized Spaetzle making equipment that's like very similar to a potato ricer. And like, you basically make a wet dough, and then you cut it into boiling water, kind of like gnocchi. And so the option for if you don't want to buy that stuff is to make your dough and then cheese grater it, or push it through a colander. Which I'm going to push a colander because a colander is a heck of a lot easier to clean than the cheese grater, in my experience. Small town people, either the nicest or the worst, almost no in between. Yeah, but it's one of those things where in other situations they'd be nice. It was just I my job ultimately ends up with a lot of people being very adversarial towards me because uh, when I say things, they take it like personally, even though it's not. I don't go in with any ill will towards anyone. It's just that's what auditing is. Unfortunately, I find issues or errors or things, and they disagree, and that's fine. They're allowed to, but all I say are facts. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. You can't argue with that. All right, we got 10 minutes on the rolls. All right, I'm going to go in with the rest of the water. Yeah, that's just the nature of your job, but at least your job is important, feels good. I guess with experience, you know that the excuses, answers, and you know the comebacks. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's, I have the law. Like, I can point to a law or a regulation or something and go, here's what it says you have to do. Have you marked every one of these boxes? No. Okay, well, then this is what it is. There's no, you can't outsmart a law when it like specifically tells you these things have to happen. So that's fine. It just you get used to it after a while, and there's a lot of places where they're very happy. Well, they're not happy, but they like understand that you come in and you're like there to help the bank, help the location, you help the people, you help whoever, you help the trust or the IT or the BSA or any of the other sections of the institution. There's a lot of clumps in here that I'm trying to get out. And I don't know that doing it with fingers was the way, even though that's what the recipe says. I think I've been playing with mud. All right. So we've got our Spaetzle. Let's go ahead and add our first This needs a mixer and a tiny bit more water. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit with the hitting it with a why can I not think of the word right now? I'm literally in my hand. Okay, so I need to wire rack. Yeah, I am going senile. It's because I'm trying to do a lot of things at once. Whisk. That was the word I was looking for. Whisk. Okay. Why is the oil boiling with nothing in it? Oh, you put one in. I'm senile too. No, I dropped one in. It's ready to come out. Remember, we want a nice BBD, golden brown and delicious. So when it comes out, hit it with a little bit of flaky salt. So the temperature drops whenever you put something in the oil because of the temperature differential. So we want to give it a second to come back up to temp because we want it between 350 and 400. But that one dropped probably 20 degrees. So okay. I haven't done the green beans at all, so the green beans are going to be like the last thing, and everything else is going to be slightly cold. That's unfortunate, but that's the way it's going to be. Alright, so you want to put it away from you. Yeah. So I need this water to hurry up and boil. So yeah, these are some big old boys, but they're going to be absolutely delicious. Oh, those aren't done, but they actually look like rolls, so that's a positive. So this next one's about done. GBD. So over here for the Spaetzle, I'm pushing it through the colander. Attempting to, at least. This is exhausting. Sorry if I'm not following chat. I'm trying to get this. This. Oh, no, Spaetzles are boiled like dumplings. Nah, you do what you gotta do. Yeah. So I'm getting some, but God, it's a pain. I think you're right. I think it definitely needed a little bit more water. Could be a fun cleanup. Let's do another 2 minutes or so. Okay, we're almost done. Want this fall off? All right, I'm done with that. We have rolls. We have golden brown delicious. We got one last one of these. Give the temperature a second, get back up. So All right. Okay. There we go. Last one of these. Ooh, schnitzels and rolls already looking good. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Because this got a little hectic for me. But it's coming together. That being said, the cleanup's going to be fun. Because I got stuff everywhere. Oh well. Alright. Need to get this bacon. Alright, let's see how this thing's going. Looks like witchcraft going on. You're not wrong. Kind of how it feels. Get our onions going. Alright, schnitzel's done. We'll go ahead and pull it. Salt it. Okay. This is going to be the green bean. Ooh, I need to put the... say, this bacon and onion smells wonderful. We're going to get green beans in there. Trying to deglaze the pan a little bit. Get some of that off the bottom. I'm not using a utensil for that, but it's what I grabbed. Let those steam until they're done, and we are good to go. Oh, that's how my grandma made green beans so good. Yeah, they're delicious this way. Trying to mitigate the disaster that is my island right now. So, I once made this with chicken broth, let it boil all day, beans are mushy as hell, but still delicious, can't go wrong. I mean, that sounds good other than like the consistency of the beans. Everything else, though, sounds like a W. All right, so I'm going to wipe down this island. Okay. Sorry you're staring at a close pot. I don't think you want to see me wiping up. Just give me a second. We'll be golden. All the ways we aren't. Okay. Here we go. There's the Spaetzle. Green beans are very close. Oh, rolls. I apologize about the tremendous mess I've made.
I can hear it.
Can you?
Downstairs, the clanging and the banging and the barking and the...
Apparently Spaetzle, not easy to make.
yeah, I can see it on the floor over there.
Oh, you think you could see it on the floor? It's on.
Handle over there.
Oh, yeah, it's on everything. I'll help clean up. I'm just...
Everywhere.
I understand why there's a special device for it now. Green beans are done. The only thing I have left is to cheese up your schnitzel. I need to cheese up your schnitzel.
Okay.
And put it in the oven real quick.
Thank you.
Yep. Can you get out the cheese and so we can grate it?
Sure. Do you need to go outside?
He may very well need to. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. It all looks and smells wonderful. I still need to cheese 2 of these. Cut a lemon and add parsley to that. So we're about there.
Closing in.
Cheese grater.
You can use that one.
Okay.
Did it get cleaned from the dishwasher? Like
Yes.
inside?
Yes, I checked.
Where did the green beans come from?
The green beans?
No, I meant on the floor.
Oh, when I was probably cutting them?
I think they're on the bottom of your shoe.
They very well could have been.
I put Swiffered in here.
I apologize.
Well, I Swiffered fixed the dishwasher, so it was on the ground.
Get your own cheese. I'm so proud. All right. So, are these 2 fine?
Yeah. Whatever 2 you want to give me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this in a bowl.
Yeah, I didn't. Is there cheese on the ground now?
Oh, probably. I'm gonna use the green bowl. You like green beans.
Yeah. Much Spaetzle.
Hey, the Spaetzle hardens up, so it is not as hard to get off, but it is impossible to do what you want when you want to boil it.
You know, since the dog is in here.
Dog hasn't come in here at all. I thought he'd come with green beans. The left is sitting in the...
Did he eat what you put on his head?
Yes. Did you not like them?
I thought that was funny.
Is that enough? Or do you want more?
That's probably fine.
For this one?
Yeah. Can I eat one of these?
Yeah. I wish you had taken a picture of them before she's done it.
Like all of them? I need to just take pictures.
You've been gone for a week and you're already out of the system. Better.
No. I can fix this. The dog looks so sad at the door.
Alright, I'm done with the cheese block. Morgan W. Shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Dog cam win. When I get more than 10 subscribers. And can buy a cam for a dog. I cheat and just go get the blowtorch.
You do you. No one's judging.
Well, I feel like people are judging. But...
Well, everyone is judging, but I didn't want to say that.
Is that good?
Skipper. Don't like that picture.
I need to still do stuff with that, so.
Oh, okay.
That one's not done.
That's good to know.
I need to cut some parsley to put on it.
Okay. Good to know.
Can you put the cheese block away, please?
Yes.
Alright, these two are going in. Here's the two finished ones.
They slid to the back. Come here.
I'm also just going to go ahead and start stacking these. By the way, this is Beethoven's recipe for pretty much everything except for the green beans, which is what I just did.
But you make beans a lot.
Oh, I've never made it this way before.
Oh.
I try to make them in a way that you eat
Need
them.
the bigger bag.
You tend to be like, nah.
What did you say? No?
Yeah. You honestly wouldn't eat green beans prior, I think, any other time.
No, they're gross. But you cook them so they're not mushy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you used to not be a green bean person, and now you stand them or something.
I can't. Yes, they're
Can
not
you put those up there?
They're not my favorite vegetable.
Okay.
My favorite would be broccoli, but
Oh, that's perfect.
I can tolerate. Now to see that didn't leak or anything, so dishwasher officially fixed.
Yeah, you can eat one of those.
Just trying to get there. Oh my god! Why are they like?
Don't mess with the stack. It's gonna break.
I don't know. These actually taste just fine.
Do they?
Yeah, they're fuller.
Well, it'd be good with some like compote butter, but I didn't get around to it.
You've done a lot.
I have a lot of respect for people who make Spaetzle.
What was that timer for?
That was my check to see if the cheese is melted timer.
Okay.
You know that?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of something, but yeah.
Okay, it's yours.
I know. It's my food.
You have taken on that responsibility, and now it's off my plate.
It's like mostly melted.
Take it off when you gets to how you want. You are.
I see what you've done here.
What?
You made it my responsibility. Where's that going to go when I pull it out?
Oh.
Like, can I put it there?
You just kind of stuttering every once in a while. It's just me. No, my phone has for some reason been like having some issues today.
There was at one point where like I was watching and it like sped up really fast all of a sudden, like catching up.
I don't know. It's our internet.
Our internet is kind of sucky. Are you about to wipe that blade with your finger?
All over on you?
Because you cut the parsley first. You could wash it off.
I got my two.
because there's parsley all over everything.
Yes.
Okay,
I get it. That's the.
I'm not saying you messed up.
We'll fix it in the post.
I said, that's what our new AI phone is for. How do you get this out?
With your hands?
Can I turn off the oven?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't fed the boy.
Okay. This is
Very
done.
late.
This is done. Okay, everyone.
Oh, that's done now? I can take a
The
picture of
meal
it?
is complete.
That Spaetzle looks like legit.
What do you think I'm doing over here?
I'm
Playing
just
with
saying,
Play-Doh?
you did a good job. That's all I meant. I do want this.
You heard it here, guys. It looks like the real thing.
It does.
W.
Leave me alone.
W King Internet L. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Now make it look pretty, please.
Yeah.
Well, I have to try to clean up everything.
You have to give him his meds.
You put this on burners that are on, right? Or like.
I said, can I just put this here? And you said yes. I knew it would be hot. I didn't have another place to put it. Yes, the answer is yes. I knew what I was doing.
Probably would put it.
No.
Here's the cause ones.
So, this is just me not knowing. What's the lemon for? You lay it on top of it
It's orange.
for that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you...
Whatever you think is best.
Okay.
Looks like real ones. What a surprise. Haha. This train stocks up now that my master is taking the pictures. Yeah. Now that she's back at assisting in the right ways.
Still on vacation, but...
I'm sorry, there's no vacation from being married. You don't get to get away from streaming. Spoonful of bacon with 3 green beans.
That was a lot of bacon in that,
Apparently, I know what Morgan wants.
This is your plate!
I feel like somebody needs to please.
I do need to tweeze. I need the food and tweezers. And then I'll eventually need... Oh, I did fix it. I fixed it. Doesn't that look okay?
Yeah? You don't want the food tweezers?
I need it. Did you just use the food tweezers to eat a piece of Spaetzle?
Yeah. Did I not try it?
No, you're allowed to try. You can put more on your plate after the picture. Does that work?
Yes.
You're slidey.
I know. I'm trying to figure out which of these is the go-to. I think it might be this.
That one. going to take that.
Thank you for taking the time and effort to prepare this meal. Greetings from Germany and Guten what's that? Appetit. I know it's appetite, but I feel like I'm going to
Yeah.
appetit.
Yeah, you're fine.
My wife took German in college, supposedly.
No, I did not take it in college. I took a little bit of it in high school.
But I appreciate the seal of approval.
Like, are these to like?
They can be. See, turned off.
Oh, was that the speaker?
Yeah, that was the speaker turning off.
Understand. Like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
To meet your approval of a plate.
Can we get some of these Crispies off?
Where's the food tweezers? Shove them under it. It's fine.
Well, it depends on how it's. Okay.
Wait, we can move. I need the plate back over here anyway.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to.
I need it for the picture back over here. Wait, I need a piece of bacon.
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 Hi, buddy. You want some ice?
Did he eat his food?
Yes.
Good boy.
Actually, while she's doing that, let's do dog treat cam.
It took forever to feed you.
I'll put this over here so I have more room. Ignore everything over there. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Alright, buddy. Unfortunately, you're in the cone. Shoot on your tail. Can you boo? Shake. Come on. Shake. Good boy. Who's there? Come on. Good boy. Let's try it again. Okay. Third time's the charm.
Well, he barely caught that one.
Yeah.
Your arms in front of the camera.
That looks absolutely bussin'. Wow, it must be middle of the night over there. Neck pillow of shame, yes. He unfortunately has a hot spot that he chewed on, and now it's more of a wound. So he's on some steroids
He'll be better.
to get better. And he got an allergy shot the other week, but apparently it was not soon enough to stop the... Sit. Sit. Lay down. Down. Come on.
Yes.
Touch. Good boy. There you go. It's 2:30. I wanted to watch a stream to fall asleep to, but then there was this guy making Spaetzle. I hope you enjoyed the struggle
That
that it was, but it came out delicious. Hopefully you'll find someone less entertained to fall asleep to. That's high praise, though. But,
okay.
yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
All right, let's try it. Here's yours.
That whole plate?
Yeah, the whole plate.
Oh, that did not save the copy. Is it okay that I warmed it up?
Yeah. A little bit of lemon. Do I need a full knife or will a butter knife suffice? Butter knife will suffice.
It's a pie.
Look at that beautiful cook. Nice and crispy. It's got a nice crisp crunch. It's salty, little garlicky. The lemon Helps cut through the oil. It's nice and soft. I could probably just use a fork.
Yeah.
All right. Spaetzle. It fell off, just like me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like when you were trying to cook it.
It's gummy, it's tasty, it's buttery. It's very dumpling-like, which is the point, because it's basically just dumplings boiled.
Oh, what are you doing?
It's a nice placement for like mashed potatoes with this.
Why are you all wet? Oh, he was outside.
No. Come on through, bud.
Yeah. He's here.
All right, green beans with bacon and onions. Not gonna lie, this stuff smells fantastic. Green beans could have gone a little bit longer.
Skipper, do you want ice?
They're not mushy, but they're not hard. I would say
You want ice?
the green beans are about al dente. The bacon and the onions are perfect. It's pepper bacon, so it adds a nice little peppery bite to the green beans. Because normally I would pepper the hell out of them, but Morgan's not that keen on that much pepper, at least compared to how much I like it. Not bad, just should have gone with the green beans a little bit longer. All right, roll time. Let's try it blank, and then we'll try it with butter.
Do you have a butter knife out?
Just the one you used to cut yours. Or you get another one. You're right, that is 100% the roll.
Yeah.
It's tiny, and
But it tastes just like theirs.
what ought to be, it's their recipe.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So, at the restaurant that
Good
I got
schnitzel.
this recipe from, Beethoven's Ninth, they would make like a different butter each week. So, like maple cinnamon, honey butter. They would do an almond cherry one that was really good. So every week it would be a little bit different. You want the knife?
But they bake these big monster rolls.
But I mean, the rolls they made were probably
Size of your fist?
the size of probably 2 to like probably that big. It was like 3 of these rolls.
Was one roll.
Was one. Do you know the butter from Texas Roadhouse? That's good stuff. Yes, I am very familiar with the cinnamon butter from Texas Roadhouse. It's great. That's half the reason to go to Texas Roadhouse is for their butter and rolls. Ooh.
You okay?
Yes, I shouldn't eat dinner without a drink nearby. That's what. How is it with the cheese?
Really good. You want a piece?
Sure, I'll take a small one. I think it may actually be a little bit better with the cheese.
I like it with the cheese.
I mean, the plain one is perfectly fine. How did everything turn out? Major W.
Delicious.
Spaetzle's really good. The Schnitzel is out of this world. It'd be even with like a gravy, Jaeger style, with mushroom gravy, or heck, even the one with the crab cake on it. I can't think of what that one's called.
You never want like an egg on it, or is that just in my dream?
That's your dream.
Okay.
Green beans are good, but they could have gone a little bit longer. But,
Okay.
But the bacon and onions came out fantastic. What the heck is that?
What is that?
We're hearing a high-pitched whine from something. And now it's gone. I don't know. Mind control.
The bottle?
Yeah, did you just throw that bottle in there? It makes noises. We figured out the noise. It was the bottle that Morgan threw in there. She didn't close it all the way, so air was squeaking out.
I think that was it.
So everything is delicious. The only problem is there's a lot of cleanup.
But
But-
still tasty.
Mhm.
And the leftovers are going to be amazing.
Well, the rolls, save a couple of those for tomorrow to have again with dinner.
Okay.
But there's a lot of them. So,
It's still good to tell me.
yeah. So you don't wake up in the middle of the night and scarf down.
I would never.
Sure. Yeah, a nice pork gravy would go well with this. I like the Spaetzle, but I don't like the method to make it.
I mean, because it's on you,
It-
on that,
It is.
it's on your pants.
If I had a... That's... Well, you can clean them.
You have another pair.
You can clean them on Sundays. But anyway, if I had a ricer, I think this would be better. Because then I can just put it in there and squeeze it out. My dad is going to be so jealous. Okay, folks. It's way easier with a Spaetzle maker. I believe it. Having experienced it the colander way, that device is definitely worth it if you make this a couple times a year at least. I think a potato ricer would also suffice pretty well. It's got holes and you force things through with your grip. You would just have to keep reloading it. And then it has multi-use because you can then use it for potatoes to get some really nice thin ones. Okay.
Friday?
It is Friday.
Okay.
All right, folks. The meal has been pretty much consumed. There's a lot of cleanup, and it's almost 8 o'clock here. So I'm going to go ahead and call it for today. I do appreciate all the people who followed and hung out and talked. You guys make this a lot more fun. Thanks, Grant W. Stream, for sure. Check out my Instagram if you want to see some of the other stuff we've made. I've also got a link to YouTube where I've started putting up the VODs that have disappeared off of the Twitch if you're interested in any of that. And if you're lurking and enjoyed it, please throw me a follow. It's always appreciated. And come hang out. We do this multiple times a week. and I love it when you guys are here. All right, I'm gonna find somebody to raid, so just hold on. We'll go support somebody else for a little bit. All right, thanks guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. If I don't see you.